Hey guys, you remember Alex, obviously. Alex was the homeless gentleman that we picked up a few months back and took him out to lunch, kind of got to know his story, dropped him back off, and at the request of everybody and a lot of hatred, honestly, it opened my eyes to a second chapter where I felt that you guys were right. I felt that I didn't do enough to give him an opportunity to change. And so I went back out and I picked him up right around Thanksgiving and gave him about as good of an opportunity as another human being can give another human being. I don't know. He's been a huge part of my life. A lot of the time we spent together, I learned a lot. And, he's a great guy. At the end of the day, he's a great guy. But I know there's those of you guys that think it's all a hoax and think that he's not homeless or I'm full of shit or whatever it is, and that's fine. But for those of you guys that do care and those of you that do have hearts, the update on Alex is basically this. He got the job, and for about 2.5 months he held the job. Unfortunately, about the end of February, I believe early March maybe, they did let him go. From everything I understand, he just wasn't cutting it. He was working in a very high-paced call center, and he just wasn't making phone calls. He was pretending to make phone calls, from everything I understand, but he was not actually making phone calls. And so, in a fast-paced sales world, it's just kind of one of those things. You got to work, you got to show up, you got to apply the effort. And unfortunately for me, I think what I've learned the most about this is that whole adage where you can lead a horse to water and you can't make him drink kind of concept. An opportunity is only as good as you allow it to be, guys. And some people think I'm an idiot because I did whatever I did for him. Some people think that I'm some hero. I don't think I'm either. I just think that someone needed help, and we gave him a shot. At the end of the day, he didn't want that shot. I've seen him on the street now a couple times. I've had a lot of people see him and take pictures and send them to me. A lot of people texting me and things like that, asking if Alex is on the street. His new sign says "Homeless is where the heart is," and and that's his choice. That's his. That's what he knows, I guess, is what it comes down to. But nonetheless, I wanted to fill all you guys in. The messages, obviously, they're greatly appreciated. We try to get back to you guys. Honestly, there's just too many of you. So we love the love, but at the same time, we get bombarded with a whole bunch of stupid shit where people are asking for money or iPhones or computers or investment into their startup business and help their parents, migrate over to the United States and things like that. I'm not a bank. I don't just hand people money. If I see a genuine cause, obviously, I like to help people. To answer another huge question, my watch is a Breitling Super Avenger, for those of you guys that are curious. This whole YouTube thing is new for me, guys. Some hate me, some love me. It's fine. It's more for fun. I hope that everybody loves this. As we lay this chapter, this Alex chapter to rest, there is a lot of really exciting stuff coming down the pipeline. Car related, obviously, we love the cars. We're going to get back into a lot of the supercar stuff. We have a huge, very awesome video coming. Again, I'm still dealing with a little construction, so bear with us, guys. We've got a couple weeks and we've got some really, really cool shit coming, and we'll make it up to you, I promise. So stay tuned, keep subscribing, and we definitely appreciate the love and feedback.